What's a purchase for under $100 that you've made that's had the biggest impact on you?
Recently, the book Building a Storybrand by Donald Miller.
I love that book.
Yeah.
I love that book.
You guys are giving it away for
Talking with
free
someone
right
over there.
now, so
Yes.
I mean, I shouldn't have bought it. But
No, well, yeah. I think that book is fantastic. What was one of your biggest takeaways from that?
I've had obviously being part of the FEC committee for IAPA, and I'm the chair of the education committee within that.
Right.
One of the things I really think we underserve our industry is in marketing.
Okay.
Right? And so we have so many of us that spend so much money on just traditional marketing, and we throw it away. And my belief is that we throw so much money away in radio and TV and stuff that we can't afford, and more importantly, that we can't track, right?
Sure.
And so when I read the book, it was just like a freaking light bulb that went off in my head. Like, this makes sense. This is why what we're doing isn't working. Right? We're telling the wrong story.
Right.
And so 99% of all businesses out there, and once you read that book and you go out into public and you listen to people speak, and
it's like seeing the Matrix.
It's like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Because what happens is, the gist behind the book is that you want to create a story loop for your customers, right? And so every story has the main character, which is supposed to be the hero. Then you have the guide, or main character has a problem. Then you have the guide shows the way to do it, and then you have the end result, either good or bad, right? And so most people make the mistake of positioning themselves and their business as the hero in the story. Right? And if you really take a look at it, the hero of every story is actually a weak character. Right? They have no experience, or they're struggling internally and whatever. The strong person in the story is actually the guide. Right? So whether it's Star Wars and it's Yoda or Obi, are the guides, they're the strength, and they're the ones that show the way. Right? And so if you by telling the story the right way and positioning yourself as the expert by being the guide and the solution to their problem, that's what converts into sales.
Well, and I think that the big thing that I love that point as well, and I prefer to think of myself or us as the Gandalf instead of Obi-Wan and Yoda, but that's just
so you're that type of nerd.
I'm all kinds of nerd, but it's that was the big thing is when one of the things of why we do this event and why we do so much outreach is just empowering other people through information and helping them be better. Is can I get this person to see their future with me as a part of it, right? And because ultimately at the end of the day, they're still the one that has to carry on and fully execute this, but I want to be able to help sustain and create a lasting change as part of their journey. But you're not always going to be there through all of that. Hopefully you have a long-lasting relationship, but that's been really significant for our business approach as well. It's been really monumental.
And sometimes just helping them to see what their real problem is. Right? Because a lot of times they feel what their problem is, but they need to be communicated, hey, this is your problem, and they're like, oh yeah, that is my problem. And then, hey, this is a solution to your problem. Right? And so it's very simple, and I actually just spent a lot of money to go to that conference.
Oh yeah,
it was worth every dollar.
Really?
Yeah, and they're awesome people.
Fantastic.
And, I don't know if any of you have listened to the podcast or heard JJ.
Yeah.
He's got a very unique voice, and I heard him in a room, and looks nothing like I thought he would look. But that was like a light bulb in my head, and I've been really pushing it to really try and bring that philosophy of marketing to help people. It's helping us. I'm in the middle of changing my website. So when you look at my website right now, in another week, you can look at it again, and I'm going to the Storybrand way of presenting the information on the website.
Fantastic.